saying.
It's always a big
Ladies
thing.
and gentlemen, the EVO lineup has been announced.
Yep, like 3 days ago? Was it 3 days ago?
A few days ago, yeah.
A few days ago? Okay.
All right, hey Sean.
Okay.
Hey Sean. All right. Are you ready for the EVO lineup?
Yes, of course. Sean doesn't actually know it all.
No, I don't.
Street Fighter 5,
Oh.
kind of a given. Tekken 7, kind of a given. Dragon Ball Fighters, kind of a given. Soul Calibur 6. Let's see.
That was a bit of an odd one.
Yeah. Smash Brothers Ultimate,
Good.
kind of a given. If I'm correct me if I'm wrong on this one. Samurai Showdown.
What?
Yep.
Samurai Showdown is officially at EVO.
Prepare yourselves. Cham's gonna kill everybody.
That I'm sorry.
Decidedly low tier character. No.
Boy! How dare you?
Oh man. Okay.
Kidding, of course. I have no idea.
Let's
That's the little girl with the boomerang.
Never heard of them.
My God. Educate this man.
Hang on. Mortal Kombat 11.
Ew.
I mean, it's the upcoming NetherRealm game.
See, I told you.
Blood and gore and violence. That's a cash grab.
Right.
It's obviously a cash grab for me.
Mike, this is the point where you need to admit to your audience you might be a weeb. And that Mortal Kombat is a terrible franchise and y'all can all suck it.
You may say that. My friend, Johnny Cage for life.
The last good Mortal Kombat game was Mortal Kombat Ultimate.
Ultimate 3.
No, Ultimate.
You mean the one for like PS2 GameCube era?
No, that was way back before that. That was like Super Nintendo era.
Oh, I'm thinking Armageddon, my bad.
Yeah, you're thinking Army.
Yeah, Armageddon was like the, oh look, the kitchen sink and Pandora's
I
box.
thought Armageddon was awesome.
It was awesome.
Armageddon was you open Pandora's box and there's a sink in there and you make the mistake of looking down the drain without any drain out.
And that sink was another sink!
Yes, and it reached out and grabbed you and pulled you in.
Right.
Thus that sink was conquest mode.
Oh.
Let's sigh.
Get out of the car while it's moving now.
Let's sigh.
But it was so cool!
No!
It wasn't very good, but it was so cool!
I mean, have you heard of Perry Cancel?
No, I'm not. Actually.
I'll have to like search that up for you later. Okay.
Okay.
Street Fighter 5, Tekken 7, Soul Calibur 6,
Are you
Dragon Ball
gonna say
Fighters.
Darksiders? Are you gonna bring my Darksiders?
He's not gonna say
Darkstalkers are not in there.
Nope.
Okay. Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. That's the 8th.
Good. Blaze Blue representing.
Well, apparently another anime fighter. Under Night in Birth EXE.
Wait, I know that name.
I hope so. It's another Arc Systems game.
That Under Night in Birth is also in Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle with some of their characters.
I think I've seen that game played. I don't think I've actually played it though. The name sounds familiar.
I've seen the gameplay too. It looks good, and
well, it's an Arc System Works game.
It is in Arc Systems.
It's a Team Blue game, so it's not like because Team Red is Guilty Gear and DBFC.
Team Red is consistent, but Team Blue comes out with wonky ideas, all of which are going to make your hair fly off your head.
They do.
Definitely.
Assuming the game actually ends up being amazing, it's incredible usually.
And thus brings up the dilemma that a whole bunch of people on Twitter were facing.
Oh yeah, there's a couple games that didn't make it this year that were expected. Most notably, Melee is out. Hard to say. This was actually the moment I got to see lots of people link the Crab Rave jokes.
What?
Crab Rave is a song released a while back, and it's just like the music video for it is just a bunch of dancing crabs.
What?
And they'll like slap text over the top of it.
And they'll and the text they slapped over it is Melee is dead.
It's super funny.
Well, yes, Melee has been dead for a while. The Necromancer is finally gone.
I guess that's fair.
It's an interesting way to put it.
It does definitely mean and I can see Melee not receiving anywhere near as much growth this year as it saw in the past years.
Yeah.
Growth is a fun word. You're talking about shrinkage, right? Since it's been gradually losing people.
To be fair, you have.
All hail the Church of Omni.
All hail the Church of Omni.
Good
Shout outs to Omni.
The man was right.
Let's see. There were other games that.
So was there Domino's there?
They moved it from the previous location.
Yep.
Oh.
This week, I think, actually.
Huh.
Yeah, there were a lot of games that I was expecting, like, oh look, we have fighting EX Layer.
That's an okay game.
It is an okay game. I thought it was gonna be on the main stage over like Blaze cross tag battle.
Win
No.
Street Fighter 4. No.
we had that game. It has been conquered by the less than what would we call it?
Less than satisfactory.
Yes.
What, Street Fighter 5?
Yeah, because people are like having complaints that there's not a whole bunch of like variety to the game. It's
I'll be honest. I don't see what everybody's bitching about with Street Fighter 5. I think it's a fine game.
it is a fine game.
I enjoy it.
Pretty much the same as Street Fighter 4 with a smaller roster and a new mechanic that's actually fairly decent. And
I think it's mostly because of
not Street Fighter Ultimate, or not Street Fighter Ultimate. Mike, that one you always want to play.
Third
The
Strike?
terrible one. Yeah, that one.
I mean, it's busted, but I fail to see what's terrible.
You just answered your own question.
Okay, Sean, I'm gonna let you order your food right quick.
Yeah, I'll almost.
All right, hang on, I'll pause this.
Checked, so it's
Take my word for it. It opens at 9.
Right. Cool.
So, yeah.
You lost a train of thought.
I know. I'm like kind of like at an impasse. I don't know what to think about this lineup.
It sounds like a pretty solid lineup.
It does sound like a pretty solid lineup.
Well, I will admit that I am disappointed that Melee's not there, because Melee and Dragon Ball Fighters and Tekken 7 were the only 3 games at EVO that I really wanted to watch.
Understandable.
Like, I will be interested in Ultimate until all the Incineroar players are eliminated, and then I won't care anymore. That's basically how that goes, because Incineroar is such a cool character.
You mean Big the Cat? Is
I
such a
mean
big
Big the
character.
Cat, yes. Which is what everybody uses as a skin, because it's the coolest skin.
Okay, but he cannot have my fishing pole. That is his bells.
I have fought the fishing pole, my man. What
Oh,
is
yeah.
that? What is that move?
We played a
It
little
is
bit
called
last night.
the Hand of God,
I believe
aka the what crap.
The rewarding of patience.
You know, up till now I've been able to actually remember all the stupid quotes from the Goofy movie for some reason, and now I just can't remember the name of that stupid Perfect Cast. Oh, Perfect Cast.
Old reliable.
Oh my god! Oh, I haven't seen that movie in forever. I forgot about the Perfect Cast.
Yep.
It's so good.
Holy crap, that's funny.
It's the Perfect Cast.
But yeah, I'm that's kind of the games I'm interested in, and it's good that Tekken and Dragon Ball Fighters is there, but I'm also less interested in Dragon Ball Fighters because of Nerf Cell, which means that he's not going to be the point character on a bunch of teams anymore.
And you don't hear
Less crowd interaction makes it boring.
All I'm saying is the best improvement they could bring is to give us an actual new Darkstalkers game and bring it to EVO as the announcement and watch everybody just give up every other fighting game.
Tell you what, if you can get Arc System Works to purchase the rights for that from
God,
Marvel,
I would sell my soul, Nathan.
I mean,
I
like,
had
that
soul.
would be the way to do it. Because so far, Arc Systems has been doing an amazing job.
Because they're good at what they do.
No kidding.
And don't get me wrong, Darkstalkers, hype. Is it a more notable franchise?
Yes.
Look, as long as it plays like either Marvel or Dragon Ball Fighters, I'm down.
No.
But if it plays like Street Fighter, it plays like Street Fighter
does not
5
play
with
like
like
any
hidden
of those
extra
games.
rules
It
and
re-
mechanics, I'm
It
down.
does not play
It
like
doesn't
any of
play
those
like
games.
any of them.
Really
Yeah, no.
interesting.
I mean,
its own thing.
I mean, it has shades of Marvel, but it's nowhere close.
Okay.
No, it doesn't.
I guess to be
Marvel has shades of it. Do you know when
Marvel's
Marvel
pretty
vs.
wild.
Capcom 2 actually came out, they implemented the Super Jump specifically because it was in Darksiders. Darksiders was the
Super Jump was in that is back in like Children of the Atom.
Yeah.
That was like 94.
And guess when the first Darkstalkers came out?
93,
92.
92,
Or was it
92.
91 or 92.
I'm gonna call your bluff on
Old.
You're searching that?
that. I am.
Yeah, it's old. But it was one of the first-
Darkstalkers is pretty old.
It was one of the first games to actually implement the Super Jump. And then Children of the Atom used it.
Yeah.
Because Children of the Atom has basically the same
Darkstalkers' first release was in 1994.
94? Shit.
Yeah.
Wait, look up Vampire Savior, because that's what it's called in Japan.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Japan.
Uh,
To be fair, they had this weird release schedule in America.
Japan
where-
has that weird tendency of releasing first sometimes over in their country.
They did. In fact, we got Vampire Saviors 2.
1994.
94?
90.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay.
94.
Do your research.
I'm so old, my memory is going away.
Dang it.
What was the game you were talking about?
for X-Men Children of the Atom.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Darkstalkers.
If they come up with a new Darkstalkers game, man, they better put a Mingo in there.
Also released 1994.
That would be.
Also released in 1994.
So, considering they were probably both developed by they were.
Yeah, both developed by Capcom.
The idea was probably the same.
Yeah, they used the Street Fighter 2 engine, so.
Neat.
Night Warriors was the first installment.
Regardless.
Oh!
What other fighting should be
Mike.
like? What's up?
You know who might appear in a future Darkstalkers game, which they apparently are making? It's just a matter of time when they make it.
Boy, howdy, be fearful.
Captain Commando!
That'd be neat. Be fearful if
You cannot put Commando in a Darkstalkers
can.
game. He does not fit the atmosphere.
He is a
Listen
space
here,
marine.
buddy. If you can put Noctis in Tekken 7,
If you can put Negan from The Walking Dead in Tekken 7,
yeah,
like, I did not expect a second Miguel. Thank you.
right?
Yeah, he says
my goodness.
in the near future, it will become true. It's on its way because we're pretty much where we were with Street Fighter a few years back, so keep it up.
All right then.
Yep. He
What?
says, in 2011, he said Darkstalkers is not dead. He cannot announce the new one yet. Let's see, Darkstalkers Resurrection came out, blah, 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 blah.
Resurrection was the remakes for the
Yeah.
360 and
Right.
PS3.
It was a re-release.
It
Kind of
was.
like, what was it called? Darkstalkers Chaos Tower Chronicles back in the day, which was more or less a mashup of all the previous games on the PSP.
Yeah, I think I remember that one.
It was great.
I'm trying to think, what other games should have been at Evo? Because, like, right now, realistically speaking, the games that are Evo are the really popular ones.
I mean, Dead or Alive 6.
That's true. I forgot about DOA 6. I don't know how well that launched. It basically launched without my knowledge, but then again, I don't really pay attention to DOA at
It
all.
launched like this past weekend.
That's
DOA
fair.
should have been there. I'm kind of amazed it wasn't.
Well, yeah, that's kind of where I was. Why didn't that take over, like, Cross-Tag or...
Actually, now that I think about it, when did
actually.
DOA 6 come out in relation to some of these other games?
Yeah.
DOA 6 came out last week. Mortal Kombat 11 is not even out yet.
It's about to be April, though.
Yeah. I think, Under Night,
Has been out
Under-
for years.
can't remember. Is it really?
Yes.
Oh crap, I didn't realize that. I thought it was
They've had
released
arcades
soon.
of it for quite a while, yeah.
Who goes to arcades anymore?
Japan.
Hi.
But no, you don't. You have a vehicle.
I used to go to arcades.
He did.
When I had a vehicle.
Right. And you
Where
were
somebody ran a freaking red light stop sign and destroyed my vehicle.
Right.
You're still salty about that. It's
Yes.
He's going to be
It's
forever.
understandable.
I will be salty about it until I get a new vehicle, and even then, I will fondly remember my old vehicle and saltily remember the day that it was murdered.
You know what we really needed for Evo? Freaking Jump Force. No, absolutely not.
Get the fuck out of your
Right?
car.
Dude, Jump Force
Get
was
the
so
heck out of
sad.
your car.
Get out of your car.
Get out.
I
Yes.
I was so disappointed. Jump Force as a game looked interesting, and then the more I watched it, the more I'm like, I don't know if I would like playing this.
Nathan, as a
It's
person
like-
who's played Jump Force and willingly and enjoyably plays the JoJo fighting game,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say no.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Also, if I could say their supers are very disappointing.
Lackluster.
Well, okay. So I have two major issues with it. One, the camera work sometimes is a little iffy, and two, more importantly, the sound design on the supers is garbage. They all sound like, I mean, okay, the Spirit Bomb, like Goku's crazy thing where he uses Spirit Bomb and detonates it with some other key blast. It sounds like you're attacking them with like a spray bottle of Coca-Cola.
I
It's
thought
the
so.
fizzy nonsense. It's boring.
Yeah.
Especially when compared to the fact you have things like any of the JoJo character ones, which all just have amazing sound design. The Fist of the North Star one, and then the Yu-Gi-Oh one, the Sliver of the Sky Dragon, amazing sound design. It looks awesome, great camera work, and then you have Fizzy Cola for a Spirit Bomb. It's so boring. I'm so sad.
I'm sorry. I saw that. I saw the trailer for that. I was not hyped for it at all. Even though I know it was like, oh hey, this could be a cool, decent concept fighting game. No, it's basically another Xenoverse.
That's true. Well, I wasn't a huge fan of this universe either. Though in this game, I don't think it uses the stamina resource bar system,
It doesn't.
which is interesting.
I wonder if Anita will become playable in the next Darkstalkers.
Nita.
The little girl that's helping out Donovan.
I see.
And I mean, she was in Marvel vs. Capcom 1, I think it was.
Goodness.
What?
Yeah. There's a secret code. You can play as Anita.
Huh. Like, all I know is it.
My life has been a lie.
The problem with it is that she's busted. Like, you cannot play anyone else.
If you choose to allow her.
Well, yeah.
Huh.
I think actually it's Marvel vs. Capcom 1. I could be wrong.
Right.
But yeah, Anita's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
You push light punch and a vast amount of projectiles come out of her hands.
Amazing.
No.
She's
What
a
ki-
zoner.
What
I
ki-
love her.
no, what kind of sick, demented asshole puts that into a fighting game?
You've seen Peacock and Skullgirls. You know what it's like.
I've seen Cable in Marvel too. I
See,
know what
you
that's
know what it's like.
I also know what it's like to have to deal with what was it? Oh yeah, crack.
I don't know what they're talking about. No idea.
Exactly. It's just
Right.
the lineup is announced. It's out. Everybody and their mother is gonna cry over the Melee stuff, but they'll be fine.
Actually, I do suspect that 99% of it will just be like the vocal portion of the Melee online community will complain about it. Because I know that quite a few top players, not all of them, but quite a few of them are like, yeah, I mean, gonna be honest, I didn't expect Melee to be at EVO last year, or the year before that. I thought it was just gonna be one and done after the... In fact, I actually also was in the boat where I was like, after the fundraiser year, I thought it was just gonna be gone every year.
Yeah.
But it drew in too many numbers every year to do that.
Yeah, and that's why it was gonna be like, to quote Max on this, it was, oh yeah, I think Melee could be at every Evo because you could be in the year 2050, and it will have 8 surprisingly different games and Melee.
I was gonna say, here's 20XX. Everyone at least watches Melee, so it never leaves Evo because it makes too much money.
Exactly, sponsorships and whatnot.
I don't think nobody.
Well, sorry,
nothing is sponsored.
viewership numbers and all that.
Nintendo would throw money at people to stop Melee from showing up if they could.
Oh God. Well, you don't have to now.
Right?
But yeah, it's 9 o'clock or about to be.
Well,